Hi everyone. Okay, so it's late. It's 10 to 12. I should really be in bed, but I decided that I'd put together just a quick video about how I train my new recruits in. So when I sponsor somebody into the business, I want to give them the best opportunity to build a really successful business. So I invest time and I sit down with them for about an hour and a half at the beginning, and I go through everything. I tell them at the start that a bit of it might go over their heads, but that will be it will be gone over and over and over again. So they'll learn it, but you want to give them a really good idea of what's involved and the potential, I suppose, of what they actually have their hands on. So what do I use? My Bible. Okay, so the first steps to manage your book, an absolute godsend Bible. Step one, goals. Okay, so you work with them, you get them to write down their personal, long and short term, their family, long and short term, their business, long and short term. Why are they doing the business? What do they want out from it? What do they need? So you get that all written down. You need to know what exactly it is that they are doing this business for, so that you can always refer back to that and say, well, look, if they're having a bad day, remember you said you wanted to take the kids to Disney World. You know, what are you going to do to, be able to achieve that? So you need to really know what it is they want. So from that, then you know where they need to be in the marketing plan to be able to achieve what it is they want. So before you get to that point, then you just go to the next page, and it's basically understanding case credits. So on this page, what I do, I explain to them that it's a company currency because we're in over 155 countries in the world. We need to have a global currency, which is our case credits. So every product has a case credit value, and it's like loyalty points. So going into Tesco, buying something, you get points put in your card. Every product, you get points. That's basically what I tell them. And I tell them that one case credit is worth approximately 155 wholesale and 222 retail. And for just ease, I just say, 4 case credits. And I tell them basically 4 case credits is the building block of the business. So it's what we ask all the distributors to do if they are serious about building a business. And I will tell them out straight there and then, I'm going to work with people who are doing 4 case credits and who are showing me that they're serious about learning the business and learning how to become 4 case credits active and teach it. So I tell them that 4 case credits is approximately €1,000 retail. I write all this down. I write it down on a blank piece of paper, this part in particular. So I write at the top 4 case credits. And I write on the side of the page 1, 2, 3. And I say there's 3 different ways you can do your 4 case credits. The first way is you can do it in retail alone. And I write down underneath €1,000 retailing, 20 customers, €50 per month, so they're gel drinkers, equals your €1,000 retail. Under that, I write retail profit 30%, €300. Under that, I write bonus 5%, €50. So in total, 350. I put a line down, and right beside that, I put what it would be if you were a manager. Retail profit €300, 18% bonus 180, so overall 480. I let them see the 2 figures. Then I move down to number 2. So I say, okay, another way you can do your 4 case credits is by retailing 2 case credits, so which is half of €1,000, that's €500, and then sponsoring one person into the business. So somebody who you would like to work with that you think would like to make some extra money. So you retail €500. So then I put it down there. Your retail profit, 30% of that is 150. And then your 5% of your €500 is 45, I think. And then I add that up together, and I tell them that you get your sponsoring bonus then for when you introduce somebody, that's €70. So I add those figures up and I show them the total. Then I draw a line and I do the exact same thing for a manager. So your 30% is still 150. Now your 18% is €75. And then your sponsoring bonus is 116 for introducing somebody when you're a manager. So then I add those up and show them the figure. third way then I show them. So you can sponsor 2 people in a month. So that's 2 case credits multiplied by 2, which is 4 case credits. But the company doesn't allow you to just earn off other people. So you basically have to retail 1 case credit, which is your own personal items and then some customers. So it will be, 5 customers spending €50 a month. So it's €250. I also tell them for retailing €1,000, I'd say that's the equivalent as well to 8 detoxes. Retailing 500, that's the equivalent to selling 4 detoxes. Retailing 250, that's the equivalent to selling 2 detoxes. And then I write the figures down. So obviously your 30% of your 250 is, I'm not sure. Your 5% bonus on that is 1250, and your sponsoring profit then is 140 because that's €70 multiplied by 2. Write them up, write the figures down. Do the exact same thing for manager. So you have your 30%, then your 18% bonus, and then your sponsoring profit, which is 236, I think. And then you add up the figures. So you show them the difference all the time between what you get when you're assistant supervisor and you do the exact same thing and what you get when you're a manager. So I do that. Ask them, obviously, do you have any questions? Is that clear? Do you want me to go over it again? And then if they're okay with it, then I say, right, so you can see here that obviously getting to manager is where you want to be so that you're making more money and you're being able to achieve the goals that you want to achieve. So then I take them through the 4-month to manager plan that I've drawn out. I have recorded this as well in another video, so just watch that. So I take them through that and I make sure they understand it, ask them if they have any questions, and talk to them, make sure you put real names in there as well so they can visualize it. So after that then I just continue on basically through the book, and I kind of flick through what it is. So obviously retailing the products is a big part of the business. It's not absolutely huge, but it is, and we discuss the different ways that you can do that. You make sure that you've set a launch date for them. I always do this planning meeting before I've done the launch. Well, I as much as I can. So put a date for the launch in, and then I talk to them about the launch and what happens at the launch, and put them at ease. I mean, they don't have to do anything, they just have to invite people. I tell them how to invite people, what to say. And then I take them through the cycle, so the forever cycle, so that they've been through the cycle and that they're going to take distributors also through it. So it's based on a who do you know list. Then you contact the person, and then you may take them to a business presentation, and then you sit down and you plan. So I show and highlight to them that they've been through the entire cycle themselves. I then move on and I do talk about your who do you know list quite a bit, because who do you know list is so important. And I let them know that it's not a who do you think will join my business list, it's a who do you know list. If you were to get married tomorrow, who will be invited to your wedding? You write down absolutely everybody that you know on that who do you know list. And then I talk to them about making calls. And what do I say to them about making calls? Listen to Andy Waring. I tell them to download the Audioboo app, listen to Andy Waring, or go to the Success Line Team website and listen to Andy Waring, and not to make any phone calls before they've listened to that a couple of times. So I give them a few examples of kind of things that I'd say on the phone, just to let them hear there how you don't mention about aloe vera and that, because you want to meet the person so that you can sit down and really go into detail about the business, so you can give them a very good overall picture of the business. So that's a very big point. I tell them not to do anything until they've listened to Andy Waring. I show them the memory jogger as well in the book, for when they're writing their who do you know list, and just to make sure that they have it written in here for the next time that we meet, because I'll take a look at that. And then to keep track of any contact that they've made. After that then I go through their 7-day plan. So basically the homework that I give them. What do I get them to do? 100 names on the who do you know list. listen to Andy Waring, order GoPro book on Knowledge is King, contact 10 people after listening to Andy Waring, go on to the A Team Facebook page and look up links. Just learn about the business and do as much as they can possibly do. And also, obviously, have the launch and plan the launch and get it done, and to arrange meetings so that I can come and do them for them. So that's basically what I do. It takes generally an hour and a half, but it's an hour and a half really well spent. And I think then after that, they're well set up to logging into online training because they know exactly what a case credit is. They've heard about 4 case credits, and it's not going completely over their head. So I do definitely think that a planning meeting is vital. Okay, so that's basically what I do, and I hope it's helped. If you need any more information, just contact me. I'm sorry about the state of me. It is 12 o'clock at night, and I should really be going to bed because I'm getting up for the gym at ridiculous o'clock. I have a lot to do tomorrow. But I'll be talking to you soon, and good luck in contacting your prospect.